So, I've read one of Penelope's poems, if you call it that. I call it garbage, because that's what it is. Because let's talk about the poem named Iron. I wonder if that's based on anybody. Oh, don't worry, I memorized it. It's burned into my brain. Iron is like a child, in that he has childlike features. And at first, I thought like maybe she's headed in a direction of like a sense of wisdom or like he's whimsical. Because, I could be those things. But She's talking about Iron's small childlike brain and other things that I think are innuendoed in there. But I don't know. And maybe there is this guy named Iron, and he has nothing to do with Brian, who's me. But let me tell you guys what I think about Penelope, or Smanelope, as I call her. So many times I come over here and I'm like, what are these weird smells going on? And at first I thought, granted, yeah, maybe it was the dishes and maybe they could tidy up a bit more. But it's way more than that. I had to get a book out of her room the one day, and it's just like weird candles. And I don't mean like weird candles. She has like 16 candles. Like she had a candle coupon from Big Lots. You know what? Actually, Big Lots has amazing deals on candles. Like I was at Bed Bath & Beyond, and it was like cherry candle, $25. Went to Big Lots, $5. I could get 5. Well, I don't need to do the math for you guys. So anyways, I'm in her room, and I'm like, what is going on in here? And she's got all these weird scents that, like, I couldn't find the name on the candle of them, but I just assumed they're, like, dead squirrel and rotten meat. And, I mean, I guess whatever you're into, whatever helps you, inspires you in your writing. But, I mean, I think we can find a correlation between the rotting meat smell and her poems. Just saying. God, it feels good to get that off my chest. Having to be nice to her is a daunting task. Because on the one hand, I love Dot. She's cute as a button and, science and stuff. But you got to spend half your time with Penelope. And Penelope, your body a day after hanging out with Penelope feels like you've been running through a cornfield, like trying to dodge like an angry truck driver who's driving through the cornfield trying to run you over. So it's not as bad as being hit by no, let me take that back. It's as if there was no cornfield and you were just hit by a truck. Is this making sense to you? Do you guys get that when she's on screen and she's all just like, I'm Penelope, let me read you guys some poems? Because I'm not trying to be critical of people, but she's, a little bit much. Some days, it's a bit much to take, okay? I go to work, I do the science vlogs, and then I gotta deal with Penelope. I don't know. This might be a stretch, but like if I had the
Brian,
mummified.
what are you doing with my camera?
Nothing. I think it was just it was left on, and I was just checking to see if the battery's charged up. But I'll get it. Beep beep. I turned it off. I'll be up in a second. So, anyways, guys, I'm gonna have to cut this short, but I don't know. Look, if you can follow me on my new vlog, it's more of these thoughts about Penelope. It'll be up next week. It's called Brian'sVlog.com. Okay? That's Brian'sVlog.com.
Brian, come on, I need my camera.
Coming!